Hmm. Hi everyone, welcome to the Blogging Plaza. And this is my first experimental reaction video that I want to do. I said I'm kind of a little bit shy on that because this is my first time making a live recording. And what a better opportunity is to record the latest Nintendo Direct that is gonna be going in a minute or so. Ah, I I don't have liking on Nintendo. I grew up with Nintendo, and just like any guy who loves Nintendo. Although even though I like to play PlayStation and you know what, I'm just rambling here and there. I'm just letting it out loud before I tend to do this Nintendo Direct. I finally got OBS. It's my first time experimenting on the thing. So how long is so I'm just here tweaking around and well how what time it is what time it is right now? It's almost time. I think. I hope that is I hope everything is doing as expected. Well, it's 6. So, are we there? Yep. Finally here. It's finally here. Nintendo Direct. Okay, what do you got, Nintendo, this time? I only played the first game. I have Is this Luigi's Mansion 3? I gotta say, I want to play the second one. But, wow.
皆さん、おはようございます。
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Alright.
As you just saw, we kick things off with a new reveal, and I'm pleased to confirm that Luigi's next spooky adventure is in development for Nintendo Switch. We have a lot to say about the game, but we'll have to save that for another time.
ではまた次の回。
Now, let's cover some upcoming games for Nintendo 3DS. Please take a look.
Where's the...
The
Right?
pink puffball gets crafty again.
What do you got, Kirby?
The 2010 Wii game Kirby's Epic Yarn is warping to Nintendo 3DS.
I don't know if this is
In
good or
Patchland,
bad. because
practically everything, from enemies to obstacles to who knows what else, is entirely made of yarn. Even
I heard that the
robots.
last game was too...
Somehow. And to beat
So-
courses made of yarn, you gotta use
I don't
moves
know.
made of yarn.
I mean, it looks good. I
Every
like
stage
the
from the
art
Wii
style,
version is making
but
a return.
making a game too...
And the Nintendo 3DS version is also
It's
being
still
puffed
kind
up
of
with some new
insulting because
features.
That's not the point of the game. The game has to be challenging.
When you pick up items, you
But-
can craft bigger yarn balls, or you
But
can
okay, I'm
even
not here to
conjure up
judge.
some wind to rake in the beans.
This is just a
For a
reaction.
little added challenge, see if you can outrun this speed demon of a devil in devilish mode. To top it off,
Okay.
new minigames will give you a chance to play as some other familiar faces. Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn launches exclusively for Nintendo 3DS in 2019.
So technically, it's more like an extended edition of everything.
Bowser Jr., destined for greatness?
What?
The Mushroom Kingdom has a
Oh.
bad case of the Blorbs, and the only ones who can save it are Mario, Luigi, and Bowser?
I love
It can
Mario
only be
Luigi
Mario
games.
and
That's
Luigi,
gonna be
Bowser's inside story.
awesome. But
There's another side to
A
every
Nintendo.
story, even this one.
where's the remake?
Now you
of
can go on
Partners in-
Bowser Jr.'s
Partners in
journey as
Time?
well. In his new adventure, Bowser Jr. sets off to find his own remedy for the Blorbs. But thanks
I
to
don't
his
know if it's
signature
my computer
selfishness,
or my
he ends up causing more problems than he
Sometimes
cures.
jump from
Better gather some
HD
allies
to-
and build up your very
to
own
lower
army.
resolution.
Create your own formations,
sorry.
support allies with an arsenal of moves. and conquer the chaos in every action-packed battle. Is Bowser Jr. destined for glorious kingship like his papa? Mario & Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey releases on Nintendo 3DS January 11th.
I'm mostly concerned that it's more like
Hunt Ghost with Luigi and a second player? While you're waiting for the new game on Nintendo Switch, don't forget that the original Luigi's Mansion is coming to Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah.
That comedically spooky vibe that fans remember is intact, even when you're playing the new two-player mode making its debut in the Nintendo 3DS version.
It looks like
if you and another player each own the game, one of you can play as this even greener guy as you explore the mansion together.
You know what it reminds me? It reminds me of that.
Or if only one of you has the game, you can still play boss battles together in the gallery using download play on your Nintendo 3DS systems. Oh yeah, in Professor Egad's lab, you can tap select amiibo figures to surprising results, like revealing hidden boos, or healing Luigi when he talks to Toad. Each of the 4 compatible amiibo has a different effect.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion will haunt
want to
Nintendo
play
3DS on October
the
12th,
Luigi's
just in time for Halloween. Yokai Watch Blasters is out now, with even more free content coming later.
It's about time.
Whether your allegiance is with the Red Cat Corps or the White Dog Squad, Yokai Watch Blasters will
Let me
team
tell
up
you,
with
I
friends to
hate
tackle
the
the most
English
action-packed
stuff of
battles
Yokai
in the
Watch.
series yet. Soon after launch,
but I like the
you'll have
series
another way to
overall.
squad up. You won't want to miss the free software update on September 27th, which adds the Moon Rabbit Crew version to the title screen.
Ah,
This additional content boasts new bonuses for linking save data between Red Cat Corps and White Dog Squad.
just in case people
well as new
don't
missions.
watch Shadow Side.
New
Shadow
areas to
Side,
explore,
the Shadow Side anime.
new yokai to befriend,
sucks.
and new big boss yokai. Why, you ask? You know why. And if you don't, now's the perfect time to become a fan. Yokai Watch Blasters is out now. And don't forget
How
about
many
the
years
Moon
has it
Rabbit Crew
been
update.
since the?
That's all the headlines for Nintendo 3DS.
Okay,
いかがでしたか？
How's it going?
how's it going?
Well, from here, let's focus on Nintendo Switch titles. Please take a look.
This is very iconic.
It's Inkopolis News Time.
What's with that Nintendo logo? Sorry, I'm not familiar with Splatoon. Version 4. Because I don't have a Switch, I want to know what's the lore behind Splatoon. Help me out if you know about it. Funny story. I thought that Splatoon was kind of like a excuse to make first-person shooters or any shooters family-friendly. And then I began to digress. I mean, it looks awesome, and I gotta admit that they make Extreme Meatball look awesome. Sorry that I'm not reacting too much, is that I don't know, again, I don't know much about Splatoon to be 100% impressed. Splatoon 2. They look like the Medusa's flying from Dragon Quest. Squid Research Lab. Right?
Everyone's favorite blue robot makes his triumphant return in Mega Man 11.
That I can't wait.
Marking the
I'm a
30th
big fan
anniversary of
Mega
the
Man.
iconic series, this brand new game is gunning for greatness on Nintendo Switch. Jump, slide, and shoot through each of the colorful, challenging stages and try to take down a gallery of deadly bosses like the formidable Bounce Man. In timeless fashion, You must defeat the 8 robot masters and get each of their special weapons. The technological miracle of the new double gear system makes for a fresh take on the series' satisfying platforming action. Move so fast that time slows down around you.
I like the original Mega
enhance
Man
your weapons
being
and
my
show
favorite.
who the real boss is when you need to most. Mega Man 11 also supports the Mega Man amiibo figures. You can tap one each day to receive E-Tanks and other useful in-game items. Mega Man 11 will be ready to rock October 2nd.
No, I'm not gonna play the demo. I want
Mario Tennis Aces, further refined in new update. Some popular characters are joining the roster. The adorable all-around ace, Birdo. The sharpshooting specialist, Shy Guy. The proud high flyer, Koopa Paratroopa. And the big boss with no racket, Petey Piranha.
What, no Popple?
Boss with no racket, Petey Piranha. These Mushroom Kingdom greats can be acquired by playing online. And we'll keep adding more until next June. There will even be a new mode called Co-op Challenge. It'll let you participate in online co-op missions that are only available for a limited time.
And once
complete the objectives while these missions are active, and you'll receive special outfits, characters with alternate color schemes, and more. We'll continue serving up new content for the game in the future. The version 2 update for Mario Tennis Aces will be available September 19th. These arcade classics are back in action.
Okay, which one?
Back in the day, Capcom lit up the arcades with some classic beat-em-up action games. And guess what? The good old days are back. Final Fight.
Final Fight. That was fun.
The King of Dragons. Captain Commando.
That one I used to play at the arcade.
Knights of the Round. And Warriors of Fate are making a comeback. And so are these first-time home console releases. Armored Warriors and Battle Circuit are joining the fight for a total of 7 games. If you each have a Joy-Con controller, up to 4 players can beat them up together. Aspiring Bash Buddies can even take the fight online this time. Pretty soon, you'll be able to play with other Capcom fans from around the world, because Capcom Beat 'em Up Bundle will be ready for action on Nintendo eShop September 18th.
No losing your quarters, guaranteed.
New Super Mario Bros. U is getting the deluxe treatment, which means it's time to take down Bowser and his Koopaling invasion in the tried and true side-scroller headed to Nintendo Switch.
I didn't know they're still updating
Mario, Luigi, and Toad are all here. And if that's not enough, Nabbit and Toadette are joining in the fun as well.
The Nabbit
doesn't take damage from enemies, which can really come in handy. And if Toadette powers up with a Super Crown, ta-da! She transforms into Peachette. Peachette can double jump, float slowly during free fall, and get a boost back up if she falls into a pit. Luigi's first starring role in a platforming adventure, New Super Luigi U, is getting the deluxe treatment too, and comes free of charge. A single Joy-Con controller is all a player needs, and up to 4 players can join in together, anytime, anywhere. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe comes down the pipe January 11th.
It's a new Switch.
Nintendo Switch is ready to roll. Are you?
The king of all I never play it, but I know about it.
It can only be Katamari Damacy, remastered in HD. That naughty king of all cosmos has made a mess, as he does, and now you better take control of the prince here. And roll. Just roll and roll. All over the place. And all over stuff. Until the gradually growing mass towers over buildings. The clump, or Katamari you roll, will shine on as a beautiful star in the sky.
Sometimes you
on
have
Nintendo
to take
Switch,
logic out
you
of
can enjoy the game's new gyro controls,
and just
HD Rumble,
the weird stuff that
and even multiplayer battles by each using a Joy-Con controller. Roll it till you reach the stars, anytime, anywhere. Katamari Damacy Reroll will launch in winter 2018.
Next, we have some more news for you. We've announced some details about Nintendo's new service called Nintendo Switch Online, including the launch date. You won't have to wait long.
All right, but what it
The
is?
service will begin September 18th.
からとなります。
So it's technically
We
their
prepared a
own
video
version of
to
the
show you
PlayStation.
what's offered with your Nintendo Switch Online membership. So please take a look.
More games, more features, more fun.
Yes,
Nintendo Switch Online.
so,
Allow us to introduce 5 features included with your membership.
all right.
Of course, you can play compatible games together online, even when you're far apart.
But how good is their online?
Compete against players the world over. Or team up for some great co-op action. There are so many ways to have fun. A variety of games are supported. So find your favorites and take them online.
That is cool. But I wonder if there's a way I can play with strangers.
You can even play classic NES games, anytime, anywhere on Nintendo Switch. Get lost in the gameplay, whether you're the boss or the little monster. For multiplayer games, each player can grab a Joy-Con controller. So both of you can share in the fun. NES games
funny
can also be
how-
played
how
online.
villainous
As
Bowser
they
is,
say,
but
playing
it's
together
how
long
Bowser
distance
Jr.
makes the heart grow
It's
fonder.
kind of charming.
Look
what
forward
was
to
that?
a growing library of NES games. Luigi knows that no matter how careful you try to be, something
dear.
unexpected can happen.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Accidents can cause your precious save data to disappear.
Oh.
But help is on the way. With Nintendo Switch Online, game save data is automatically backed up in the cloud. Even if your console breaks, your save data will be safe from harm.
That's actually neat.
Nintendo Switch Online also connects with the smartphone app. With this app, you can voice chat with friends while playing certain games. Backseat players can also join in the conversation. That way everyone's having fun.
You know, I like it that they're using the Mario characters.
The service even has the ability to enhance certain games by connecting with them, like Splatnet 2. Members will also receive special offers. What are they? We'll have more to announce in the future.
I mean, duh.
More games, more features, more fun.
Discounts are always temporary.
Nintendo Switch Online. The service begins September 18th. Think about which plan is right for you. If your family has 2 or more accounts, you can save some money with the family membership.
Well, I never said it
How's
was
it look?
free.
Well, we have one more thing we'd like to
ご紹
introduce.
介したいものがあります。
This Nintendo Entertainment System style controller works with NES games on Nintendo Switch. This one here is the left NES
コントローラー L
controller,
と
and this is
コン
the
トロー
right
ラー
NES
R
controller.
あります。
Oh,
We created them so you can play NES games like the ones you saw in the video, just like old school gamers did back in the day. Please enjoy them with Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Switch Online.
I'm just hoping that the
These
library is
controllers
not as
wirelessly
limited
connect
as
with Nintendo
the other
Switch.
接触で遊ぶことができる。
I mean, they should bring
You can charge
other
them by
rare
simply
things like-
attaching them to the console.
Let's say, for example, Star Tropic 2, for example.
We hope you'll enjoy using these controllers to play this growing library of classic NES games. For more details about Nintendo Switch Online, please check the official Nintendo website. Now, let's get back to some more Nintendo Switch
タイトル
games.
をご紹介します。
Wait, there's more?
Your partner Pokemon is amazing! Get ready to set off on a Kanto region adventure with your very own partner Pokemon in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Today,
Technically,
we want to
a
share a
remake
couple
of
things that you and your partner can
Pokemon
enjoy
Red
in the
and
upcoming
Yellow.
game. During your adventure, you'll occasionally come across obstacles blocking your path. When you do, you can rely on a secret technique to get past them. Secret techniques are special skills that only your partner Pikachu or Eevee can use in the wild. Use them to chop down trees that stand in your way, travel across water, or soar into the sky. Furthermore, only your partner Pikachu or Eevee can learn certain powerful moves for use in battle. Plus, if you pet your partner while your Nintendo Switch is in handheld mode, you can change your partner's hairstyle, depending on how you use the touchscreen to pet it.
That's adorable.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee will launch on November 16th, alongside the Pokemon Plus accessory. Also, look for 2 new bundles that will include a Nintendo Switch system with Pikachu and Eevee-style Joy-Con controllers, one of these 2 Pokemon adventures, and the Pokeball Plus accessory.
I don't think that this game will be
The gates to the burning hells will open on Nintendo Switch. Of course, we're talking about Diablo 3, the dark fantasy adventure that may just consume your life both inside and outside the game world.
Sorry, I don't know.
From the high heavens to the burning hells, you'll explore the full story and the deadly world of Sanctuary, for loot-filled bounties and rifts to randomized dungeons with even greater spoils. Play as a demon hunter, barbarian, crusader, necromancer, witch doctor, monk, or wizard, with up to 3 friends online, offline via local co-op, or on a single console couch co-op style. You can even suit up in this Nintendo Switch exclusive transmog armor fit for the King of Evil, Ganondorf.
So that's where it starts.
All amiibo figures are compatible, allowing you to summon a group of challenging enemies overflowing with sparkling goodies. Diablo 3 Eternal Collection invades Nintendo Switch on November 2nd.
Is there a way I can play Diablo 1 or 2?
We're making this party super. We've souped up the Mario Party series with new types of gameplay on Nintendo Switch. Shake the Joy-Con controller and get your body grooving in Soundstage. Or dive into the series' first 4-player co-op mode, River Survival. Bet you've never played anything like Toad's Rec Room, which cleverly connects 2 systems.
Sometimes I get amazed.
Of course, the 4-player board game mode that fans love is back and full of new features. By rolling character-specific dice blocks with alternate numberings, you can make a game-changing comeback.
You got a star!
Every last minigame is brand new, all 80 of them. For a party of
what?
1, check out the new single-player modes. You can play through a series of minigames to complete specific tasks on Challenge Road. Compete against players around the world in the online Mario-thon minigame mode, and more. The festivities begin when Super Mario Party launches October 5th. A new story in a village with a secret to hide. Game Freak presents a brand new RPG. The story is set in a small village. Under the protection of a great castle, the settlement enjoyed lasting peace. That is, until the sudden appearance of monsters. Indeed, the entire story takes place in this one single village. Take up arms against invading monsters and strategically select from a variety of battle commands. When the situation calls for it, enlist the aid of fellow villagers to surmount powerful threats. What secret does the village harbor? Find out when Town releases in 2019.
I would love to see a video game called just Town.
Develop a city anytime, anywhere. The critically acclaimed city-building game Cities Skylines is coming to Nintendo Switch, which means there's a city in need of a new mayor. You. And you've got some real moving and shaking to do if you want to improve quality of life, energize businesses, and stimulate growth, whether you're investing in roads and power lines, public facilities, or transportation services.
So
how the city develops is totally up to you. You're kind of a big deal. But in this game, sometimes it's the small details that stand out most. You can watch over every single citizen's movements. What's more, both previously released downloadable content packs After Dark and Snowfall are included in the Nintendo Switch version. Flex your mayoral might at home or on the go when Cities Skylines launches today on Nintendo eShop.
So what happens to SimCity?
A tale of belief, blood, and steel.
Oh.
The moon has fallen. Now, the world and its inhabitants are on the brink of extinction in Daemon Ex Machina. As a mercenary, you'll pilot a powered suit called an arsenal, face down runaway AI. As you defeat enemies during combat, you'll acquire their weapons and parts, which you can equip on the fly. If you haul acquired weapons back to the base, they're added to your personal armory for use in future missions. Each arsenal can be equipped with multiple weapons. By changing between projectile and melee attacks, you can adapt your weaponry to the situation at hand and gain the advantage for your side of the war. At any time during battle, you can exit your arsenal to explore the field on foot. You can make enhancements to strengthen your human form, and your arsenal's abilities will be augmented as well. Up to 4 players can join forces in online co-op to take down massive bosses.
You know, that gives me an idea. They could make kind of like a Warcraft, League of Legends.
Daemon X Machina launches in 2019.
But instead of fantasy settings, the sci-fi mega.
A big adventure in a miniature world of crafts. In a world made of stuff like boxes and paper cups, Yoshi will leap up high, gobble enemies, and hustle on by. Many unusual obstacles litter the landscape. A well-placed egg could open a new pathway.
That is adorable.
You could turn the stage on its head, or flip the perspective. Explore every nook and cranny to track down hidden collectibles and make it to the goal.
Sometimes I wish these kind of cute scenes were
Along
really,
the way,
really counted.
wait, what?
Like,
You can play the course backwards? Guess a change in outlook really can show you a whole different side of the world. The flip side. Know any would-be Yoshis? Then pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend.
How passionate those are.
There's plenty to love on all sides of this crafty world. Right, Yoshi? Yoshi's Crafted World releases in spring 2019. Tabletop gaming is a perfect fit for Nintendo Switch. And to prove it, Asmodee Digital, a leader in card and board games, is bringing full adaptations of best-selling tabletop games to the system. Build a medieval world in a full adaptation of the award-winning Carcassonne, complete with 3D maps, solo mode, 4-player local multiplayer, and the game's famous expansions available as paid DLC. Whether you play alone or alongside a second player, forge a powerful deck and a fellowship of 3 to face the forces of Sauron in each story-driven quest of The Lord of the Rings: The Living Card Game. Stop the spread of 4 diseases and cure them all on your own or in local 4-player multiplayer with Pandemic. Plus, it's individually priced DLC based on popular expansions. Thanks to Asmodee, this is just the beginning for tabletop gaming on Nintendo Switch. In addition to these titles, we can also confirm that even more is on the way, including one of the most popular board games ever, Catan, and a dungeon crawler based on Steve Jackson's iconic card game, Munchkin. Stay tuned.
Why do I get the feeling this is kind of like the...
All great creations, even nations, begin with a spark.
I thought the civilization was kind of like Dark.
Hold an empire in the palm of your hands.
That made it feel a little bit
and
more
turn friends into the Power Elite with exclusive 4-player local multiplayer. When Civilization 6 ushers in a new world on Nintendo Switch November 16th. Don't get too cocky, Star Fox. Playtime is over in Starlink.
Oh yeah.
This interplanetary adventure will push you and Fox McCloud to your limits.
Let's be honest here. You guys need all the help you can get.
Peppy, Falco, and Slippy will provide much-needed backup in the new Nintendo Switch exclusive missions found only in Starlink Battle for Atlas.
Star Fox, form up.
I don't care what people say.
Falco here.
I would like to play the new
It's time to lock on. do a barrel roll, and save the Atlas star system, no matter who threatens to stop you.
Never thought I'd miss the food on Corneria.
Mix and match parts on your own R-Wing when Starlink Battle for Atlas takes flight October 16. 2 more great RPGs are coming to Nintendo Switch this fall. The World Ends With You Final Remix features an all-new story segment called A New Day,
I have this
which
game on
contains
my
a
DS.
remixed map of Shibuya, so you'll really have
But
to
I'm very
scramble to
curious on that
escape the
final
area
remix.
or face erasure. New monsters will appear as well, and so will the Reaper, Coco. The World Ends With You Final Remix launches October 12th. Before then, guide a group of
And I
legendary
can't
warriors
say
on a
anything
journey
because
through the
I never
tragic
played
history that doomed a kingdom and drove a hero down a dark path 500 years before the events of the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 game. Defend yourself from Malos and his forces using all the fury of this refined battle system, allowing you to fight as
Maybe
both the artificial
that's the
life forms known as blades and
I
their
feel more
masters, the
attached
drivers.
to
Newcomers
turn-based
will have the
RPGs
perfect place to
instead
start
of,
when Xenoblade Chronicles 2
very
Torna, the Golden Country,
action-y
launches
World
September
of Warcraft
21st.
style
Owners of the Xenoblade Chronicles
Although
2
I do have
expansion
some
pass can download this new content tomorrow. That's a week early. There's
a week
tons in
early.
store on
Whoa.
Nintendo Switch, and even more in store for the future. Join more than 38 million players for free-to-play co-op Space Ninja action when Warframe launches November 20th. Get down to Camila
Hold on a
Cabello,
second.
Bruno Mars,
Hold on a second.
Cardi B, and more anytime, anywhere in Just Dance
that was
2019
just
on
taking my
October
time.
23rd. FIFA 19 is fast approaching, and you can pre-purchase it on Nintendo eShop tomorrow, so you won't miss the ball when it launches September 28th. Speaking of fast, race as a team and win as a team in
I'm
Team
sorry
Sonic
for
Racing,
everyone,
launching this winter.
I am one of those guys that I love.
The highest-rated basketball simulation
So, yeah.
franchise is back.
Maybe not
NBA
the-
2K19 is available
Sonic
now on
Crackhead,
Nintendo
but
Switch.
I like
And get ready to jam in the sequel to the smash hit NBA arcade game, NBA 2K Playgrounds 2. Coming this fall.
Let's see how it holds
Play
up.
as the Joker, Harley, Lex Luthor, and the rest of the best of the worst in the all-new LEGO DC supervillains on October 16th.
I would like to see a movie based on that.
Final Fantasy comes to Nintendo Switch. Kupo!
What, the original? Oh, Crystal Chronicles. Remastered. My brother loved that game.
15
You'll be
years after
so
its
thrilled.
debut, the co-op action RPG Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles is being remastered for Nintendo Switch. With the new online multiplayer mode, you and your friends can connect and adventure together. No
Oh,
link
that's
cable
good.
required. On top of that, there are new areas inside dungeons, so even returning fans can explore the unknown. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition will launch in 2019.
That's an improvement.
Way before then, players can experience the entire world and story of the latest entry in the core series. That's right. Final Fantasy XV Pocket Edition HD launches later today on Nintendo eShop at an introductory price.
I don't know what to say about that. I mean, it's kind of like the
A leveled up
PlayStation 2
version of World of Final
Ghostbusters.
Fantasy is also on the way. This title includes a new feature called Avatar Change, which allows you to transform into legendary characters from across the series' storied history. Many fan favorites will show up in the world of Final Fantasy Maxima when it releases on November 6th.
But they're still showing Final
In
Fantasy
addition,
13
more
feature
Chocobo's
art.
Dungeon is on the way. 2007's Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Dungeon returns in superior fashion. Now, you can befriend all the monsters. Also, by sharing Joy-Con controllers, you can play cooperatively as well. Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, Everybody, launches this winter.
Everybody.
Final Fantasy XII is coming to a Nintendo system for the first
Oh,
time.
no.
Its real-time battle system
Sorry,
is a
bud.
standout
This
in the
is one of my
series,
least
offering the
favorite
ultimate
Final-
in both
least
freedom and
favorite Final
strategy.
Fantasy.
This remaster comes loaded with a host of extra features,
This is where I
including
think
a
this is
speed
where
mode that lets you pick
Final
up the
Fantasy
pace of your
disappoints.
adventure. There's
It
much
came
to
to
discover in the
Warcraft
expansive
for
world
my
of
team.
Evilus.
And the
And now
story
you can explore
is-
it on the couch or on the go. Final Fantasy XII, The Zodiac Age launches in 2019.
And yes, I played the sequel. The sequel at least has
Which
a better
reminds
story
me.
because at least Vaughn did something.
Later on, you'll also be able to enjoy these other classics and their iconic scenes anytime, anywhere.
What about the other classics?
Final Fantasy VII, 9,
Overrated?
and
Overrated?
10.2 HD Remaster are coming to Nintendo Switch in 2019.
I love Final Fantasy 9. 7 is just good.
Here's a bundle for the ultimate fan.
Oh, of course.
If you love the Super Smash Bros. Series, check this thing out.
Alright? This is what many people were waiting.
A hardware bundle for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is on the way. This specially designed dock features
Better
fighters
card.
from the original Super
Better
Smash
start
Bros.
saving.
game. And of course, the set also includes a download code for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's no better way to show your love for the game. And the set also packs in something you'll want to get your hands on.
And that is?
These Joy-Con controllers sport a new design as well. This Super Smash Bros. Ultimate bundle for Nintendo Switch will launch November 2nd.
Okay.
You can pre-order the special bundle
that's
later
what I will
today.
love.
November 2nd is also the day you can get your own GameCube controller adapter in GameCube Controller Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Edition while supplies last. That's all the headlines for Nintendo Switch.
Right.
いかがでしたか？
Still going
お
well?
付き合いいただき
Thank you all for
ありがとう
watching.
ございます。あと
We have a bit more to show you.
映像をご用意しています
So,
ので、
please stick around until the very end.
お楽しみください。
Why do I get the feeling that Smash Brothers related? I mean, that's the most hype up. Isabelle! Oh my god, I love Isabelle. I haven't played Animal Crossing, but look at her. A little more, should I take a break? I'm working at me. I enjoy my work. That's why I love you. You should. She's great. What am I saying? Dinner, Isabelle. You have a letter. Think about the hard one. What it's gonna be. I wonder what this is about. It might be Smash! Yes! Isabelle! Look! This is great! This is adorable! That's the best thing ever! How you cheer me on? I'll not just cheer you on, I will love to play with you! That is awesome! Look at this guy. People hate me. But is he also gonna be playable? I see that his stuff has been to play. Let's get up there and try new things. I got other business to attend to. What, you're gonna be playable too? Two wins. And whatnot. Back to work for me. Animal Crossing 2019. Well, they're finally working on Animal Crossing. So, is there something else? Nope, that's it. That's it. Well, that was something. It's funny how we were just waiting and waiting for news, and the big news that we got is Isabelle in Smash Brothers. That makes me want to play the game even more. I mean, I know a bit about Animal Crossing, and that was one of the best news that I have. I just hope that the next Nintendo Direct is more about Smash Brothers because this is gonna be big. So anyway, thanks for watching the experimental reactions, and see you around.